Hi guys, Matticustattooi here today, and today I'm here to do a different sort of video today. Today I'm going to be showing you like sort of how cheap it can be to make a movie room up. Because the stuff that I've got hasn't really cost me the world. It's not majorly expensive whatsoever. I just wanted to sort of show you guys that if you've got a spare room, or sort of a garage, a basement, an attic, whatever. It doesn't cost the world to make one. Or at least it hasn't for me anyway. So yeah, guys, I just thought I'd show you different equipment I've got around the room, the different things that different things that cost different prices. Sometimes you don't always have to spend top dollar to get the top stuff. That's basically what I want to show in this sort of video. So I'll get on with it, guys. So first of all, just going to show you these posters behind me here. So as I showed a couple of Blu-ray updates ago, I put these posters up. Now these frames are from Wilkinson's, a chain of stores that we have in the UK. And those frames actually cost about 70p each. That's it. So basically the frames cost you 70p, and then all I did was basically print these off to glossy photo paper. I think it just gives off a really nice effect. Works out quite well. They just look nice on the wall. They don't cost the earth. The whole lot probably cost me around £10 in total. So that's it basically. That's a cheap, cost-effective way of getting posters. You don't have to pay it out for them massively. I do have a website that I actually get all the posters off, so if you want a link for that, guys, just let me know and I'll give you that. Also applies to all the other stuff that I've got here as well, guys. If there's anything that you'd like more information on, just give me a comment or an inbox. So yeah, guys, that's the pictures anyway. Next thing I'll move on to is shelving. Now this shelf, guys, I actually had this off a used site that's in my local area. But these sort of shelves come up all the time. You can pick these up from car boot sales, for example, or in America, as you know them as flea markets. Just really cheap. I picked this up for £5. Very, very cheap. I know you don't always see these things, but they do come up. It's just a very cheap, cost-effective way of storing your Blu-rays, etc. So yeah, guys, that's the next thing I want to move on to, the shelving. So yeah, as you can see, that was a very cheap price that I paid for it, but they do come up. You do find these bargains, so that's definitely one to look out for, guys. So next, guys, this shelf down here, where I'll keep most of my Blu-rays. This cost me nothing. My dad actually made this for me. I know not everyone's dad's a carpenter, but he's not even a carpenter. He just works, where they do wood. He's quite gifted, but if you've got like anyone, you just need the wood. You can build it yourself. I've been lucky because I've got sort of a nice gap in there where I can put the shelf, but you don't have to. You could build it tall, build it however you want. You just don't have to pay out the nose for shelving, basically, from IKEA and places like that. So yeah, guys, that's a cheap, cost-effective way of storing your Blu-rays. So next, guys, we'll move on to these speakers here, to either side. I actually got these also for free. My uncle was chucking them out, and they actually had brown covers on the front, and they looked a bit crap, and I took them off and I thought they look nice, and I hooked them up, and they sound really nice as well. So yeah, guys, again, free. Just ask around, see if anyone's got any speakers they don't need anymore. And a lot of people have old hi-fis that they don't want anymore, that they're chucking out, and they've always usually got speakers with them. So guys, it's always worth asking. It's not exactly scrounging because people don't want them anymore, But yeah, guys, cheap, cost-effective way. So next, guys, we'll move on to the screen. So I've got my projector screen up there. Now this, guys, cost me £40, 40 British pounds. It's 110 inches from corner to corner, if it's pulled all the way down. But yeah, guys, again, very, very cheap, £40 from eBay. I can give you the link if you need it. It comes from Germany. It comes in around 2 to 3 days. Very good delivery, so I really recommend that. But you can also get smaller screens, screens with stands on, that don't cost the world. They cost around £40 again. Some you can get cheaper the smaller screen you have, but you don't need a bigger screen like that. You know, you can have like a 16-inch screen, a 17-inch screen. You know, it's just all but down to your personal taste. But yeah, guys, again, 40 quid for a screen, better than paying 800 quid for a TV. And you know, obviously you need the projector as well, which I'll show in a minute, but that again doesn't cost the world. So so if you come across here, guys, you know, these are just a nice effective way of covering up the wall space, and you know, showing off some of my favourite movies. So the first two frames cost £18 each. They're from eBay again. I can give you the link for that if you want it. The posters themselves were £5 each, and that frame on the end is an official GBI frame, and that costs £20. And yeah, I just got those two together because they were from a different site, and I already had that one for a while. So now, guys, we'll move on to these front speakers. These front speakers here, the Tall Boys, I've got one on the other side as well. These together cost £10 from a local pawn shop. Pick them up two together. Yeah, it cost £10 for the two. So again, very cheap. Always worth checking out Pawn Stars. Pawn Stars. Yeah, it's also worth looking at Pawn Stars, but also worth checking out pawn stores. So yeah, you know, it's always a cheap, cost-effective way. So next, guys, I suppose I'll do the flooring. The flooring in here cost, I think it was around £25. All it is, guys, is sticky back laminate. As you can see, it doesn't look the best. It doesn't look as good as, you know, if it's as if laminate was actually down, but you know, it's a nice easy way of covering the floor, especially if you're in a garage. It sticks to the floor very well. I've actually got floorboards under here, and it stuck to it really well. So again, a cheap, cost-effective way of, you know, just making it look a bit neater. Obviously the paint cost me around £10, I think, for the whole room. So again, very cheap. So if you come across here, guys, I've actually got that recliner chair there. That was again free. Somebody was chucking it out, one of my relatives, and I had that again for free, so I was quite lucky there. But again, you pick up these things fairly cheap from, you know, like I said, second-hand stores, and even, I know it sounds a bit dodgy like, but charity shops. Well, it's not dodgy, but you know. But yeah, charity shops sell furniture sometimes, and you know, it's just worth having a look. It's all money depending, you know what I mean? If you've got the money, then obviously you can spend it on the nice enough stuff. But you know, if you're on a budget, if you don't want to spend too much, then you know, this is why I'm making this video. So the next chair, obviously that one looks a bit more expensive, but again, I paid £35 for it, I think, off a used site. So again, very, very cheap. Somebody just wanted rid of it because it was in the way, so I had it very cheap. I think the price up there was £50, but I knocked them down a bit. It's always worth haggling as well, especially in, you know, used shops and things like that, because they can reduce the prices. So yeah, guys, again, £35, very, very cheap. So just another wall thing at the back. That was a present off my brother. Up the top, guys, just a simple light. It's not connected or anything. It's just for effect, really. I might hook it up one day because I do plan on moving the light and mounting the projector, but for now that'll do. But yeah, basically just, you know, standard light. All that is as well there, guys, the curtain. It's just hooked up on nails all the way across, so I can unhook it to get light in the room. But that's the best way I've found of keeping the light out of the room. You know, just covering the whole window. It lets no lighting whatsoever. So next, guys, we'll go on to the Blu-ray player. So here we've got the in focus model. This cost me around £80, I believe. Again, it was pre-owned, but it had had around 25 hours used on the bulb, so that's very, very little. If you know anything about projectors, you'll know that's quite a low amount of hours used. And I'll check, you know, the counter hadn't been reset or anything like that. So again, I had that very, very cheap. And you can pick these up from pre-owned stores as well. So, you know, it's always worth having a look, guys. So next is the Blu-ray player, Toshiba BDX 1200, the Region 3 player. I've done a separate video on that, so if you want more information about that, you know, obviously go to that video. I'll leave it in the description box. The subwoofer, guys. This is actually a PC subwoofer. It's a Wharfdale. Actually, believe it or not, it's only around, I think it's 25 watts. So yeah, it doesn't sound It doesn't sound very powerful as I'm saying it to you, but it actually is for the room. Fills the room up very nice. I've got all 4 speakers going through this, you know, obviously around the room, so works out very nice. But yeah guys, that's a subwoofer, and this whole tower unit that I've got standing here, that was £10 out of Argos. So yeah guys, I mean, that's really it, I suppose. I think that's about everything that I need to talk about anyway. But yeah guys, that's just, you know, the cheap way of making a movie room. I haven't spent a massive amount on this room. Obviously I've probably spent more on the Blu-rays than I have on the room itself. So yeah guys, I hope I didn't seem like a knob in that video. Like, I don't know, I just felt weird about making the video a bit. But you know, I just thought I'd make it for you guys, you know, just so you can see that it doesn't cost the world. Because a lot of people have said to me, you know, how did you manage to do it all? And it's just buying bit by bit every week, different stuff. You know, it's possible. If you don't need that big a room, you just need a decent amount of space for the projector and the screen. So that's it guys, I've just been blessed with the extra room in my house, so thanks for watching guys. I have also got a gaming channel now guys. I'm not sure what I'm doing with it yet, but I have made it, so I'm going to leave a link in the description box. I thought I'd separate the games from the films, just to make it fair on you guys who don't, you know, game and, you know, just rather keep this for films. So I'll leave that in the description. It's Matticustattooi. Well, I'll leave that in the description, like I said guys. So I've got a test video up there at the minute. It's probably going to come down within the next couple of days. It's just to get your opinions, you know, on how good the video is, on how good the lighting and sounds and that. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Please comment and like down below if you have any queries about any of the items that I've shown. And thanks for watching guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.